Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Jackknife F3 League from Nurburgring. Yeah, we're going to do some practice here. And figure out the car. Before the race tonight. So, hope everybody's well. I am doing great. Oh, I just realized I need to make one change here. Hold on a second. And that change is where the overlay is. I need to move it to, there we go, liking that. Yeah, that's definitely better. All right, back at it. So I've had to move the Twitch overlay bit from the center here to the right so that I can see what I'm doing. So full GP layout here in Nurburgring. So let's go ahead and get in. A lot of front brake, huh? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We'll start with that. Let's see
Pit lane
how that
speed
goes.
limit is 50 miles per hour.
And I need to lower the driver height. And see what I'm doing.
Clear.
Already, I can tell. Force feedback isn't quite right. Need a little bit less feedback. Hello, Welsh, how are you? Yeah, it's it's 1.8 million pound overage, right? So, okay, they're losing 10% of their CFD. Ah, tax credit. Well, can't blame that on the team. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on there. Maybe why there's a lot of front.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
No, I'm a little bit annoyed. But if they got a tax credit, that means someone in finance was doing their job. But the fact is that they're still saying they overspent by 1.8 million. Now, I think the penalty should have been a little bit stiffer, to be honest. But that's my opinion. I think Yeah, Andy, it's... Yeah, the different war where you accidentally spend £2 million.
Radiancy.
Hold on 1 second here. I gotta move the thing back.
10th position.
1 moment. Yeah, I gotta move the overlay back. It's too far right. So let me get it back to the center here. There we go. Because otherwise I can't read the chats very well. So
The exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
ooh, okay, I need to keep the pit exit in mind. You know when something's off? There we go. Been driving a lot of GT3 lately, so great F3 track this week. Nurburgring GP, great GP3 track. So that V2 set, Andy, I think you're going to like it more. The front takes longer to get going, and therefore it's a much better long run. Now, Nurburgring GP for Formula 3 is pretty good. Now, for other forms of racing, however...
All right, Dwayne, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Yeah, this car does not... This car is not stiff, I can tell you that. It's very soft. For junior formulas, it's a good layout. Yeah, it's the rear wants... Okay. Brake bias change helped. But the rear is very slidey. Very slidey. Yep. The Formula of Renault 2.0 here is very good. Races very, very well. True. Now this chicane needs to go.
P10, that's your fastest lap. You're currently 4.0 off the pace.
Okay. Tires need warm up here. Interesting. Very interesting. This corner here, regardless of car, I have to be very careful of. Okay, so 2 laps. Car needs 2 full laps to get going. This car is nervous.
Good lap, that's your quickest so far. That puts you 3.0 seconds off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 152.9.
Okay. Yeah, tires gotta go through a warm-up cycle here.
Okay, Dwayne,
Hit
10
any
minutes to go.
grip.
That's 10 minutes left.
So bumpy and slick.
That's your quickest lap. You're now 2.7 seconds off the leader's pace. That lap was at 152.3.
All right, so let's have a look at the setup this week. So this is the iRacing Fix setup. And as expected, high downforce, that is the correct setup here for iRacing, and what I'm looking at is the back. Okay, so we're at 175 newtons with a third spring of 150.
The guy behind has just done a 152.4.
What this tells me is that beginning of the race, on cold tires, I'm going to have to drive it very carefully, but it's going to be pretty good after a few laps. As the tires heat up, the soft rear end will come on its own. And, okay, 50 on the preload. So, kind of a soft setup, but... Hello, Heinrich. Good luck and have fun to you, sir. But yeah, this setup is definitely very, very soft. Very, very soft rear this week. And I did Sebring a couple days ago. Heinrich qualified 4th. Did 158.5, 7.5 in the R8, and finished 4th. But it was an excellent race. I'll be on the YouTube channel in a little bit because it's uploading, but it's in queue. But no, totally. Yeah, you got to hit Sebring and hit Daytona hard this week. So, hello, Salty. Good luck to you. Thank you. It's I'm gonna have to drive very carefully, Toad. The set is like in the rear. It's this. It's very unsettled. So you've got to be very smooth on the power application. So, see, I'm at 152.3, but I also expect a lot of, I expect some action tonight. I expect people running off. Where I think my opportunity is going to lie is going to be in the, not the sprint, but the feature. That's where I'm going to try to maximize my points this week. Last week, got points out of both races and wasn't expecting that. This week, if I drive decent, I know I'm going to get points. It's, can I get the car up the speed? Because the rear is so soft that like in the chicane in the final corner, it's bumpy. Like it's legit bouncing the car a little bit. And so, for those wondering, tonight it is 10 laps for the sprint, 20 laps for the feature. Hello there, Nathan. Yeah, this is the nicer one. It's worked pretty good. It's worked pretty good for me. I do like it. And like I honestly thought about with this doing, you know, the boom mic thing, right? But I chose not to. Because the problem is the top of the monitor, it, like my eyes are right here, for those you can see on camera. So they're 50 to 60% of the screen. If I had the boom mic, this distracts me. So I really, really like this. So yeah, we're gonna try to get some more points tonight, and it's Nurburgring GP. I think for F3, this is a great circuit. I like it. GT3 is touch and go, admittedly. It's... Yeah. Yeah, and that would be the other thing, right, is if I did the boom mic, I probably would want to have it coming from this way. And so because of that, yeah, my concern with that is because I have, so over there, if you just keep drawing a straight line, is Gunther. Is right there. And so, okay, so see that incident? You will see that probably tonight. Let's hope it's not me. Oh, that's right. You're looking at me and not the track. Final corner, there will be some issues tonight. There's a bump in it.
The car in front's lap time is at 152.2.
Yeah, big deal. It's 152.2, Jim. That's not going to mean much tonight. So because of Sebring Daytona, a little bit smaller field tonight. And what I just need to do is drive my own race again. So Grumpy, if you hit exclamation point wheel, it will answer your question.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
And exclamation point pedals, I'll tell you the pedals that I use. And then I think it's exclamation point either PC or me or about me. It's one of those commands. Will give you the whole computer setup. So you'll know the desktop and all that. Yeah, the Thrustmaster LCM's best bang for buck load cells on the market. Now, there are some better ones out there. We were discussing in the Full Tilt Virtual Motorsport Discord the Azatec Invictus and some other pedals this week, and because Simicube released that magic pedal that everyone's going gaga for. So let me flip you over to the main here, because we're about to do some qualifying. So I'm running race laps, not quali laps, because I know I will get faster as I go through the race. It tends to be my thing. As aforementioned on the YouTube channel, I am releasing some content on that channel, trying to get that going again. And there are some great races. The latest video I did...
Flag, 10th position.
The latest video I did was my truck race, and the second truck race from Las Vegas. Nice. So, all right, quali time.
That's the end of the session, P10.
Okay, so 15 minutes. And yes, these are Radness gloves. And as you see, they have the gyro logo on them. They were nice enough to put that. But no, Loadmaster CMs. Like I had someone ask me what is the best setup for someone that really wants to get into iRacing. And I said that the Thrustmaster LCM pedals and the Moza R5 or R9 direct drive. I would probably start with the R5 if they were kind of like a little bit more casual about it. But if you're a little bit more serious about it, start them with an R9. Entry level.
Intake 6 clear, push. Okay, Dwayne, we've got...
Because here's why, Andy.
To set a lap.
If they're serious about it, and that's the key, you have to gauge if they're serious about it. Okay? You're going to end up saving money. Now, the Thrustmaster, like the TSPC wheel, that's a good wheel. But it's all about how serious they are. The Moza R5 is a great entry-level wheel with force feedback. And you can mount it on a desk. And it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Full tires. And the reason why I didn't say Logitech or Thrustmaster is those wheels these days are better for, like, F1 2022, a little bit more casual simulator. That's true. The R5s do come with pedals. And they're not bad pedals. They're not great pedals, but they're not bad. But I would say start them out with an R5. That's if they're serious about it. Like, that person's got to be hardcore. If they're not, then yeah, you got to go cheaper. Wow, front tires just won't grip at all. That's why you saw people lose it already.
Just done a 150.7. The leader has just done a 150.6.
But, the market now has more tiers to its wheels than when I first got into it 2 years ago. And so, yeah, you got more choice. This corner's so bumpy. So bumpy.
P9. That lap was a 153.7.
Instead of upshifting there, I'm just going to save the upshift. Trying to get the tires going here. All right, already we're much quicker.
The leader has just done a 150.1.
Okay, if I can get the last couple corners right here, I'll be very pleased.
The leader's just done a 150.0.
All right, I'm pretty happy with that lap.
P10, you've just done a 152.1.
Trying to carry pace here as much as I can. That tight right-hander always gets me.
The leader has just done a
Always gets me.
149.7.
All right, trying to carry speed here. That is very bumpy. This is also really bumpy. Okay.
B6, that's your best lap in the session. You've just done a 151.7. That's half a gallon of fuel left. Very little fuel left.
That is a very good lap. A really good lap. A lot of people are probably going, wait a minute, where did you ever find all this pace? The answer is I was running on the race setup. That's why you do your times on race setup. That's race pace you're seeing. And now you see who is going out on quali pace versus race pace. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. So, and I don't mind if I drop back a little bit. I actually want to be a little bit further back just for the chance of if I need the invert, fine, and if I can make positions, fine. So pretty happy about that effort. So let's flip it back here, and so 10 hours of Zuka is coming up. We're trying to get all of that sorted because I need to make sure that I am available and times thereof. Here's why. The day after the 10 hours of Suzuka, I will be gone for a week because I am going on a cruise and I am going to enjoy myself. So yeah, there's a lot of undetermineds, things thereof with that. But I definitely will be racing the officials at Suzuka next week because it's Suzuka. It's what I do. So, but anyway, let's flip it back over because we got about 3 minutes left. And right now we are in 6th. After a pretty quick qualifier. But this week I've been finding pace in whatever I've been racing, whether it's been GT3 or the M8. I've been finding a lot of speed when I need to. So well, Andy, I'll tell you, I did 1 minute 32 and change at Olton. And I said to myself, that is good race pace. Because it's going to be a race of attrition. And it's also going to be a race of great strategy. CJRL racing at Olton Park with both chicanes. If you're doing 1 minute 33, Andy, you're going to make up time. You'll make up time. That is for sure. And the thing is the version 2 set takes a long time to get going. Then it gets going. So there's the quali time. So I'm not last, Cygnus. Not last. So not in bad shape. It's a Nurburgring G3, and as you know, Cygnus, lots and lots and lots and lots of action will happen. So I'm pretty happy with that quali time. So key thing is going to be pit stops. In the feature, it's 20 laps. And track temp is only 23 Celsius. So yeah, it's going to be, you know, if to drive a smart race, we only have a 10-spot invert this week.
That's the end of the session, P9.
I'll take P9. That's kind of where I wanted to be. P9, because I'm expecting people to make mistakes. So in the setup, this brake bias is going to go down 2 clicks. Half run. Yeah, one of the things I'm going to need the team to do is test that crazy experimental set. Because I want to make sure I'm going the right direction with the setup. So what I did is I had an idea of if I set the car up in a different way, how would it react? I even prefaced it by saying I expect this to drive, you know, to be poor performing. This is that I want to make sure I have done this correctly. But yeah, that R8 is quick. Now when it's heavy and the track is hot, lap times really slow down. They really do slow down. Yeah, I'm leaning more to the medium myself. I'm reading more toward the medium. The med soft, it's the right idea, but I'm not sure if it's going to work in the heat. So just keep that in mind. So as usual, we're waiting until one of the last cars to grid. All right, I've gridded.
The track temp is
Let's see if I can get off to a good start.
The air temp is 74 Fahrenheit, 35 minutes. Okay, Dwayne, be ready. Go, go, go.
Long light.
On your right. Hold your line.
Going to stay very wide.
Hold your line. Hold your
Protect
line.
my car.
Still there. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Cold tires. Yeah, that's what I want. 2 clicks down. That's what I'm after. Okay, I made a reasonable start. Now I just got to stay with the group. This corner's so tough. It's bumpy right there on the exit. And this one is tough because it says bumpy on entry. Darren
E9.
sorted himself out. Vasquez is a very aggressive F3 driver in this league. He tends to get it done. And that's cold tires right there. And I noticed this car took like 3 full laps to get going. You see a lot of people have not figured out brake bias yet. This is one of those circuits where brake bias is very sensitive. So not a bad start. So bumpy.
The leader's just done a 150.4.
So bumpy in that corner. You have to be so careful.
Okay, Dwayne, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 8th place. That last lap was at 153.1.
I need one more lap, and then I can start getting after it a little bit. Because
Pit window is open.
the front,
We'll need to pit for refueling 30 minutes into the race.
here really get going slowly versus the rears.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.7 seconds.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that because they are going to fight. And I know what my pace is. So bumpy here.
The leader has just done a 150.2.
All right. You hear me slide the rears just then.
The gap to Larson behind is now 1.9.
Which is not what I want to do here. You do not want to slide the rears here. Now I'm trying to consolidate my position. Just play the waiting game. So if I keep pulling time out from Jacob, then I'm very happy. And the slowdown for missing that chicane is massive. Keep that in mind. Armando has asserted himself.
152.6.
What makes Nurburgring so hard is a lot of the braking areas are not necessarily flat. And because the road is always moving, you just got to be on the ball. Like this in real life is downhill. So you got to wait for the fronts to grip up.
Now 2.5.
So I'm in the bubble. And this is uphill. Yes. Camber is very nice, though. I agree with that. Yep.
lap 2. Larson behind is now 2.5
Okay,
seconds.
we're halfway through.
Your last lap time was 1:52.4. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Yeah, that chicane in GT3 cars are really hard. But in Formula cars, it's a different challenge because of the bumps. Bumps make it really, really hard. Because the car gets unsettled. And here, there's little room for error. Okay, so far so good. Bumps are so bad there. Just bump, 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 bump. Someone just had a big lockup in front of me. This corner is off camber downhill. And the car just wants to slide.
The gap in front is now 3.2.
Just trying to get the car to unwind a little bit. This corner has very nice camber. All right, so far so good. Right here at entry is a big bump, and that's why the car understeers so bad. I'm gonna try a wider line next time.
You've just done a 1:52.3. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
If I can avoid that bump.
Larson is closing you down. The gap has come down to 2.4 seconds. All right, Dwayne, you've got half your fuel left.
Jacob is starting to find his groove. But Ian may attack him, which will help me immensely.
P8. The leader's just done a 150.0. Stay on it. This isn't over yet. That's 20 minutes to go.
Woo, it's bumpy on that side, so it's just going to be bumpy. Just going to have to manage the bumps.
Okay, Dwayne, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Okay, he's just starting to close down a little bit. Car's so soft.
In front is now
Oh,
4.3.
Jacob has had an issue.
White flag. One more to go.
Now, I gotta be alert here.
All right, Dwayne, that's half distance.
It's Lester
We
and
estimate
Darren.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Just in case something happens up ahead.
Baird is getting closer. The gap is now 3.1.
Jake! You beautiful man. Thank you very much for the raid. Hope all of you over there are doing well. Welcome to the first half of the doubleheader. This is the sprint part of the meeting. Getting faster all the time, Jake. I'm finding speed in this rig. Hope you are doing fantastic. Hope all of you who are doing fantastic. It's Friday. Yeah, I have had good pace at Sebring and Daytona. So, all right. 8th isn't bad.
P8, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
No, Jim, that's good luck because we have an invert. Yeah, I did, for my skill rating, Jake, my lap time was supposed to be 2 minutes 1.3. I qualied at 1 minute 58.575. So I knew I was on the pace this week. First Sebring attempt, I was leading, driving
Checkered flags
away,
out. P3.
and the wheel disconnected. I had a 20-second lead, had already pitted, I was on cruise control. Second attempt, well, you're just going to have to wait and see on YouTube. It was a great race. Great race. But, and then at Daytona in the M8, I was doing 142.2. For my skill level, it's 143.8. So I've been a second and a half faster than I should be at Daytona. So I know I'm under IR'd. And it's a good feeling to know that, hey, I got some pace in reserve for my peers. So, all right. Well, this is the 5-minute interlude before the feature race, which is 20 laps. So I'm going to use this time to talk to everybody. So, hey, pretty good race there. We invert 10. So I'm going to start on the grid third. And I have
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 75 Fahrenheit.
I have a rep of being a very quick starter off the line. So yeah, we're gonna get some more racing in about 4 minutes. Pit stop required for this, by the way. So yeah, I've been finding pace. The rock solid rig has really helped me because I'm realizing at a faster rate where my flaws were in cornering on the old rig, and now, I'm now playing catch up a little bit. And, I'm also been doing the time, been practicing very hard. Between World GT Championship. Oh, speaking of which, Jake, am I permitted to open my mouth about that, or do I need to remain hush hush? There's a reason why I'm asking, chat. All I will simply say is Jake has been bestowed some very, very good news. So I'm very happy for him. But I wanted to make sure I didn't divulge any more detail than that without his permission, because he deserves the right to have first dibs on that. Well, Andy, that's the thing is I think I'm going to end up screwing the calculations because, I'm getting good. So, but yeah, it's I definitely feel like I've been driving better and better this season. And the R8 has been a fantastic car. I mean, yeah, we need a little bit more power. We need a little bit more power. We definitely need the Evo. But outside of that, I've been trying to do the diet thing. I've been working out more, been sleeping better, and things are improving for me. It's been a good season. Regardless of what the stats say, it's been a good season. So, all right, let me flip it back because we're going to race again. 20 lap standing start with a fuel stop in less than a minute. And for those wondering, the setup is all fixed. So the only thing we can change is brake bias. It's an invert. And the reason why I was so happy is I got points, but I also invert third. So we'll see how this is, but getting 3 points there, solid. Now, can we get some more? We use the F1 scale of points, so first is 25.
That's the end of the session, P3.
Second is what, 18, and I think it's what, 15, and yeah. So speaking of that, the stewards did make a decision on that, and it was remediated. So like I said, the stewards do a good job here. They stay on top of, and I'm gonna grid right over here on the left where you see Darren. That's where I'm gonna be gridding at. So, and Ben has decided to raid. Double raid action. Thank you, Ben.
The track temp is 75. The
You
air
go
temp is
you go
74
one click
Fahrenheit.
forward, but at very
P3.
specific
Okay,
intervals.
mate, get ready. Go, nail it.
Nope, don't like this.
Right side. Clear right. Car
Nope.
right. Clear right. Right
Oh!
side. Clear right.
Broke the wheel. Is
We'll need to pit for repairs. We'll be
Okay.
called in by the stewards.
but we have a fast repair. It's okay. We have a fast repair. And that was why, because you notice I almost went 3 wide and said, nope, don't like that. So turning right's going to be interesting. This is okay, though. Got a fast repair. Hello, Mark. I got ran into. I think other cars got ran into, and I just got collected. But this time I haven't had the tow. So this isn't the end of the world. Now getting through the... no worries about that. 8th in race 1. I was very happy about that. Yeah, getting through this chicane is going to suck. We got points on the board. So, but
Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. You've got plenty of fuel.
I don't mind about the pits being closed.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. The exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
So now, so we got lucky there. We didn't have to tow like Vinicius has had to. He's had a rough race meeting.
waited.
Probably couldn't hear me because I was transmitting on spectators. If you're in pit lane and you get a black flag for repairs, let us know. We will clear it because this is not an oval. We will go for one more lap after this one and then restart. Is the current plan.
So Bruce, then I will go in now and get the black flag and you clear it, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Pit lane should be open this time by though, no?
Yeah, it should be open now. It's only closed on lap 1.
Back again, it will be delayed stop. So
That
we
is
have to
race
check now.
control. Bruce McLeod.
I mean, it's showing that it's closed, but we haven't gotten the pit lane entry yet, so.
Okay, I have arrived at back of field race control.
Dwayne, do you have a penalty or are you good?
I am good. I just had a beep ball to repair.
So no one needs penalties cleared to confirm?
Okay, that's right.
I think my penalty's already applied.
So, no. So those may be the ones that have to fix damage.
The yellow.
Race control, I have a drop to the end penalty for entering closed pits.
I have 30 seconds of penalty.
If you stop under the safety car, it will count as the mandatory pit stop.
Race control, it is asking me to let Darren by, but Darren also had to pit, probably for the same reason I did.
Yeah, I saw that. I'll just come past you, Dwayne, and see if it clears it. I don't know what else to do because we'll probably get a penalty, or I will.
Yeah, let me get on the straight over here, because I think it's the situation where because I entered a closed pit, I have to go back to the end no matter what.
Yeah, but race control can't do anything about that, I think.
Correct. Yeah, I have to let.
Come on, Dwayne. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
Is it?
Telling me to go past Alan as well.
Yeah, he has closed pit as well.
Because these are NASCAR rules and not. Yeah, we have to remember these aren't European
Gaining on
road
this
racing
car. The gap
cautions,
is
they're NASCAR
0.8.
cautions, so this would make sense. That's okay.
Is the pit lane actually open now?
Yeah. So I've gone to the back, which is fine. It's fine. So everybody's going to get sorted. I just had to get repaired. You know, it's what it is. So, typical Nurburgring turn 1, turn 2 stuff. So now what will happen here is it will be a short dash of fuel. So now I'm really happy I had those points in the bank. So Because I've already made my mandatory stop. Keep that in mind. Okay. Go green next time by.
B12, that's the fastest lap of the race.
So we got our everything cleared out. And Michael, now Michael may still get in front of me here just because of the nature of things. So I wouldn't be surprised here. Actually, no, he pitted on his own, so I am at the end of the longest line when that happened. Okay, so I've technically gained a spot. But Michael has come in. I wonder if he's going to try to now no-stop this. Going to be very interesting next couple laps. You have some very quick guys back here. Alan is quick. Keys is quick. Vincenzo's quick. Michael has some pace, but we know Michael has struggles with inconsistency. So it's maybe a situation where I just punch through with the fast cars and see where we end up. Because we only need 2 spots for a point. And we may be able to get that through strategic hitting. So now what should happen is the field will back up a little bit. But we're right at the point where Michael may have just enough. May just have enough for fuel.
And after this kink, you have control. You may let the safety car run away.
You have got to be kidding me, man.
And you have control.
I am really sick and tired of getting hit because of ignorance, folks. See how bad the swing is. Like, why are you doing that?
Okay, Dwayne, don't think about the lap times.
Remember
Just
what I
hit
said,
each and every
inconsistency.
apex. B11, the car behind's pitting.
That's it. I got no rear wing. No rear wing.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason for
Sorry,
that.
that wasn't meant as the to.
No reason for that. None. There's the wing, and I'm going to show you what happened. That's the wing. Okay. So, I'm now, okay, so I am right up in front of the guy. I'm right there. Boom. There's no reason for that. Which is why I said I'm sick and tired of getting hit.
The leader has just done a 153.2.
Like, that's getting protested. Open, close. Yeah. 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 What? So, Mark, watch this. I had Andy's in your luck. Mostly Andy's. Watch this. Okay? Just watch it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? No. Definitely not intentional. I agree, Stovetop. Wholeheartedly. But now we're going to okay, let's stop right there. Okay. He and I are going similar speed. Okay? So he sees I'm right there. He sees I'm right there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, watch this. You ready, Liz? Watch this. Yep. Good old Michael. Good old Michael. Honestly, someone should clip that if you're able to. Because that should be on a clip. That should be on a that should be on a clip compilation. Okay, so now they're gonna replace the whole rear wing. We're gonna go back up. That should be on the not iRacing one plus. And they have already said in chat that will be investigated. Translation, yeah. So now, once again, my race is ruined because someone is being ignorant. Oh, it'll be a very short one. Yeah, that one, yeah. Because what's going to happen is it's going to go, he slowed up in a reasonable manner and the other guy didn't. Straightforward. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, welcome to my world.
Track's clear.
Fair enough.
Push, push.
Well, I've made my stop at least. Yeah. Yeah, I know he means well, but that right there, that's...
The leader's just done a 151.0.
That's not just inattention. That is more. Because that's a situation, they tell you in a driver's brief, don't do this. And tires are very cold. I gotta warm up all the tires again. Exactly. And understand, you cause issues under a caution. In most racing series, they look at that worse than a racing incident. Gasly got off light for what happened at Suzuka. Oh, yeah. Oh, in the SCCA, you do something like that, it's 1 to 3 races. In most cases. And he sees all the other cars. That's the thing. It's not just me. It's all the other cars. And when I said what I said, part of that was that race control saying, you need to start hammering some people. There's no excuse.
That's last.
None. And the thing is people need to understand something. Reputation matters. Okay? Because you're in such a small group. Oh, I hit pit limiter. Duh. Tells you how distracted I am. That was advanced braking technique, hitting the pit limiter before the braking zone. Tell your friends. But yeah. Now, that's 1 to 3 races in the SCCA. I'll tell you how serious it is about cautions. So I did a karting league many years ago. No, Andy, but you're the nice guy. That's what I mean about rep. You try hard and you don't do silly things. Reputations matter. So I was part of a karting league. And in the rule book that you had to agree to, it stated.
That's your quickest lap in this
See,
session.
now it's disconnected. That any contact under caution was an immediate disqualification in a 1-race suspension, and then you had to go in front of a council of your peers and explain why you hit the guy.
Half distance, we think about 23 minutes of fuel left.
And so, 3rd race of the year, it was a 2-hour enduro. And you had to have 3 drivers, minimum. They had a caution. And someone hit another cart. They figured out who it was. And they determined that because that person should have known better, they suspended him 2 races. And then once the suspension was served, they made the driver go up in front of the driver's briefing and apologize. It never happened again. Everyone knew the league was serious. Like stuff like that on iRacing, you should be gone for a week. Send that in and say, you know, bad driving standards. That should be an automatic 1 week. Like, no, you can't be doing this stuff. But the reason why we're racing on is, who knows, there may be a point. But it's also for pride. Now, that would implicate that, you know, our protest system is a robust one. Quite candidly, a limp, soggy ramen noodle has more tensile strength than our protest system right now. But I digress. It's the truth. Another one. Liz, what did the clown do this time?
20 minutes remaining. We've got 20 minutes left.
Well, the troll that threatened you needs to be hammered. Whether they do that, as you know, is a different ball of wax. Shocker.
That was 153.3.
I would agree with that, Liz. And what that tells me is, yep, and Liz has read my mind almost verbatim. That's scary how synergistic our thoughts are. We are two different people. No, that is complicitness of bullying. And by the way, that is now a federal offense in the United States, by the way, if you do it through the internet. Oh, of course, because you know you have them dead right. Now, of course they're going to have zero response because they can't handle fact. Hey, we're up a spot.
You've used half your fuel.
I know. I was thinking the same thing, Liz. He's just as bad as Coley is. Ah.
The lap time was 152.8.
Yeah, I think going forward, I may have to start using the FIA 5-second timeout for bad puns. I may have to institute that policy. Because it's good, but then again, it's not that good. Yeah, but yeah, dad jokes, exactly, Liz. Well, that's true because you know, Liz, once Andy turns 50, we're going to go to AARP jokes. He's going to be in his 50s. And he's going to be sitting there looking at young people like, y'all are wimps. That pill shouldn't knock you out. I take 6 of those a day. So speaking of old, this week I actually watched the movie, and I didn't realize it was almost 40 years old, but the movie Stripes. The film that had John Candy, Bill Murray in it, about them enlisting in the Army.
B12.
And I forgot how
15
funny
minutes left. We need quali pace every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here.
that movie is. It had the guy from Night Court as the captain. Great movie. Exactly what I needed, because it's been a hard week for me at work, because we got a lot of things that are just broken in one form or another. So, needed a little bit of levity. Yeah, I don't get that either. Like, you know, the whole Snow White thing. There's a lot of talk about them remaking Snow White. In my gut view on this,
Okay, mate. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
sometimes you leave the classics alone because they're classics. But what it also shows is how little originality is coming out of Hollywood.
That's your quickest today.
Yeah, I agree with the songs. Songs yes, movies no. Because there's some great cover songs out there. That's the thing, Liz. I believe it's going to be African American or Latina American for Snow White. And it's causing a big firestorm. My whole take on it is a very simple one. The concept of family entertainment right now is an endangered species. And maybe, just maybe, we need to return to that. Possibly. All right, we're trucking along.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
So 2.5 seconds off the pace. That's what you're telling me, Jim. Jim, what you're telling me is, brother, a turtle is faster than you. The three-toed sloth is faster than you. The melt of a glacier from Alaska is faster than you. The enjoyment of broccoli on my dinner plate is faster than I am. I hate broccoli, for the record. See, broccoli, my mom loves broccoli. Mom is pro-broccoli. I cannot stand the smell of it. Like, it makes me nauseous. Now, if I lose viewers because of that, I apologize. Yes, tectonic plate movement. Yes, we're going to come up with things that are faster than my pace at Nurburgring in the F3 car. Tectonic plates.
Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Relax, focus, keep it smooth.
You might be. Because I am not finding any pace. Which makes those 3 points even more valuable. And I expected to score in this race.
The car in front is pitting.
Honestly,
Blue flag.
honestly, you could be right.
You've got 1 gallon left.
I'm starting to wonder myself the deeper questions of, do farts fly faster than me?
Blue flag.
And now,
Price.
Blue flag.
come on by, Renee. Inside, buddy.
Car right. Clear right.
Checkpoint.
Now I got to do one less lap, which means I may not have to stop. I got 2 to go. Yeah. Like the first hit, that was an accident. The second one, complete, utter crap. I may have to stop for fuel. I may have to stop for 1 lap of fuel. So, oh well. I think I'm a lap short. Well, maybe not. He's on 18, 19. Yeah, I think I still got to stop.
Blue flag.
I want to make sure I do not impede Vincenzo here.
Half a gallon of
That
fuel
is
remaining.
really important.
On your left.
Blue flag.
Clear left.
I know I'm a
Watch
lap
the speed
short.
limit in the pits. Okay, Dwayne, we'll fill you to the end of the race.
So, That was an easy situation. Just get out of the way.
Box in 5, 4.
I can't improve my
3,
position anyway.
2, 1. Box now.
So I won't be here long.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
All right, so we'll finish up. Well, first race went really good. This one, though, never had a chance.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
But you don't quit when you have trouble. You keep, all practice is good practice, and that's why I've kept going. So, hear the because it's bumpy. It's just so bumpy.
White flag, one more lap.
I don't see the white flag. Is it last lap actually? I don't have a flag.
It's the white one, Renee.
Can someone tell me? Maybe Vincenzo?
Repeat, please.
Is it last lap? I don't have
Yeah,
a
I wondered that. Like
Yes,
Strasbourg
lap, man.
region of France, you know, Alsace-Lorraine. Vasquez just had a major wreck on the last lap. So there's a situation where, because I never had a chance to compete, there's a point that should have been my point. But I was denied that chance. The fact that race control is already going to look at that,
One gallon remaining.
like I just lost points because I never had a chance. All right, we're finished.
B12. Okay, it's over.
All right, we finished. We have to drive. We're supposed to drive back around. This is why we're driving back around. It is what it is. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. But absolutely no reason for what happened to have happened. Like, it's like I said, reputation, especially in league racing, reputation matters. And you start getting a reputation that's negative, not good. Lester with a nice 5th place finish. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the incident back.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 350
But it should
meters.
be clipped. It honestly should be clipped. It's the only thing you can do is laugh at this.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yeah. So here's what happened. So here's the first lap. Let's look at the first lap here. So notice I'm about to go 3 wide, and I go, no, pull out, Dwayne, pull out. I said, no, I'm just going to be cool. 0x there, and now you see that's an accident. Like, I'm okay with that. That was the first corner. I said, okay, we'll go about our business. This is the caution lap. Okay. For exactly when you shouldn't be on cold tires, when race control has said, be careful lap 1. Okay, they have said this. Be careful lap 1. Okay, so now. Okay, all right, here we are. So what I want to do is I'm going to play this. And I want to make sure there's no identifiable information, but I would like someone to clip this. This has got to go into the thing. Okay, and there we go. Yeet! That's what that was. Now you saw why. Yeah. Yeah, I get screwed by vultures for not being over aggressive when you shouldn't be. I don't disagree with that. So there it is. This will be investigated post race because that should not happen. So now let's flip it around from the other point of view. Okay. The fact that the wing is flopping like that is hilarious. It's hilarious. It's great physics. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, what can you do, right? What can you do? What can you do? So yeah, I want to thank Ben and Jake for the great raids. Man, we had a lot of positive vibes in here. Just bad luck. Sorry, Andy. I'm sorry. There it is. Yeet. That's what that was. Yes, I agree with that title. So yeah, feel free to submit that to whoever does the compilations because it'll be the first time my channel ever gets it. Yeah, that was just. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was just what it is. It is what it is. So I'm looking in the Discord right now. And yeah, not seeing a lot. So but anyway, we are going to end the stream now. It's 5:30. I got to think about food and some other things. Yeah, I'm just tired of getting hit for stupid reasons. Getting hit. And my frustration is getting a little high. Just people not thinking. Like race control is made it a point to say, well, watch it in turn one, and then the caution bit speaks for itself. So anyway, much love to all of you. We're gonna keep it positive. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. God bless, my friends.